நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது உங்கள் RSKV யூடியூப் சேனல்.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to see Ministerial Staff Exam Paper 1 Precise and Drafting, which was published in the year, given in the year 2013. There are 5 questions in this question. So first we are going to start with question number 1. Question number 1. Make a precise of the following passage in 1/3 of its length. Also give it a suitable title. Lal Bahadur Shastri was the second Prime Minister of India, born in 1904 in Mughal Sarai, Uttar Pradesh as Lal Bahadur Srivastava. He was brought up at his grandfather's house till the age of 10. After completion of his bachelor's degree, he was awarded with the title Shastri, meaning scholar. He wholeheartedly took part in national struggle for freedom. Though a minor, he participated in Mahatma Gandhi's non-cooperation movement in 1921. Shastri ji also participated in Salt Satyagraha in 1930. He was imprisoned for 2.5 years. In 1940, he was sent to prison for 1 year for offering individual satyagraha in support to the freedom movement. Shastri ji was further imprisoned in 1942 following Gandhiji's call of quit India. He was released from jail only in 1946. He spent almost 9 years in jail in total. During his stay in prison, he spent time reading books and became familiar with the works of Western philosophers, revolutionaries and social reformers. Following India's independence, Shastri ji became the Ministry of Police and Transport in the government of Uttar Pradesh. He was the first to appoint women as conductors in buses, and he also ordered that police use jets of water instead of lathis to disperse crowd. He also served on many posts in central cabinet, including that as Minister of Railways and Transport. He tendered his resignation as Minister of Railways as he took responsibility for railway accident in Tamil Nadu, where a number of people had died. In 1957, Shastri returned to the cabinet following the general elections, first as the Minister of Transport and Communications and then as the Minister of Commerce and Industry. Later, he was appointed as the Home Minister. After the death of the then Prime Minister of India, Sri Jawaharlal Nehru, Shastri ji was sworn in as Prime Minister of India on 9th June 1964. During his tenure as the Prime Minister, India faced many challenges successfully. Shastri ji promoted Green Revolution to increase the supply of food grains by using modern technology. He also urged the people to voluntarily give up one meal and distribute the same among the needy population. To increase the availability of milk, Shastri ji promoted White Revolution, a national campaign to increase the production and supply of milk by supporting the Amul Milk Cooperative of Anand, Gujarat and creating the National Dairy Development Board. During his tenure, India had to wage a 22 days war with Pakistan. During the war, he gave the slogan of Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, encouraging farmers and soldiers, two leading forces of India. The war ended on the 17th September 1965 with the United Nations mediation. After the ceasefire, Shastri and the President of Pakistan, Muhammad Ayub Khan, went to attend a summit at Tashkent, where they signed the Tashkent Declaration on the 10th January 1966. The very next day, Lal Bahadur Shastri died of a heart attack. To mark his contribution, he was posthumously honored with the Bharat Ratna. A memorial known as Vijay Ghat was built for him in Delhi. The life of Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri continues to inspire us even today. Answer. The title to be given to this is Lal Bahadur Shastri. First paragraph. Lal Bahadur Shastri was born in 1904 in Mughal Sarai as Lal Bahadur Srivastava. He was brought up by his grandfather till the age of 10. He was awarded the title of Shastri after his BA degree. He took part in national struggle for freedom. He was imprisoned several times and he spent almost 9 years in jail reading books of Western philosophers, social reformers. Second paragraph. When India attained independence, Shastriji became minister in Uttar Pradesh government. He also served at many posts in the central cabinet, including as railway minister. He owning responsibility for railway accident in which many people had died. Following general elections, Shastriji returned to the cabinet and held many portfolios. After the death of the then Prime Minister, Sri Jawaharlal Nehru, Shastriji became Prime Minister. He faced many challenges successfully. He faced a 22 days war with Pakistan. He gave the slogan of Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. With the United Nations mediation, war ended and a summit was held at Tashkent where President Ayub Khan of Pakistan signed to the Tashkent Declaration on 10th January 1966. The very next day, Shastriji died of heart attack. He was posthumously awarded Bharat Ratna and a memorial known as Vijay Ghat was built in Delhi. His life continues to inspire us even today. Question number 2. You are posted with an AO in a single ITO station who is also the head of office. Certain bills under OE, TA, RRT, etc. are pending for shortage of funds. You have just received a notice for disconnection from electricity department due to non-payment of bill. Draft an urgent letter from ITO to the CIT highlighting your problems and requesting for immediate allotment of fund under various heads. Answer. To the right. F number ITO / Ward 32-3 / 2013-14. Below that, Office of the Income Tax Officer, Ward AB within bracket C, New Delhi. Below that, dated 2. This is to the left. The Commissioner of Income Tax, New Delhi. Sir. Subject. Immediate allotment of fund under various heads. Regarding. Kindly refer to the above mentioned subject. It is submitted that certain bills under OE, TA, RRT, etc. are pending for shortage of funds. I have just received a notice for disconnection from electricity department due to non-payment of bill. Second para. I find that expenditure on various heads would be as under: OE 10 lakhs, TA 4 lakhs, RRT 7 lakhs, miscellaneous 14 lakhs. Last para. Therefore, you are requested to kindly permit allotment of funds for smooth functioning of this office at the earliest. To the right, yours faithfully. Below that sign, below that within brackets XYZ, Income Tax Officer, Ward AB within brackets C, New Delhi. Question number 3. There is an outstanding demand of rupees 5 lakhs in the case of an assessee, Messrs. MNP, who has a current account with the Bank of Baroda, City Branch, Puri. Draft a letter to the bank for the attachment under section 226 within bracket 3 of the Income Tax Act 1961 on the behalf of the Income Tax Officer. Answer. Title in bold. Notice under section 226(3) of the Income Tax Act 1961. To the right, Office of the Income Tax Officer, Puri. To the left, to the Manager, Bank of Baroda, account number, City Branch, Puri. Sir, point number 1. A sum of rupees 5 lakhs within brackets assessment year 2012-13 is due from Messrs. MNP within brackets assessee on account of income tax. You are hereby required under section 226(3) of the Income Tax Act 1961 to pay to me forthwith any amount due from you to or held by you for or on account of the said assessee up to the amount of arrears shown above. Point number 2. I also request you to pay any money which may subsequently become due from you to him or them, or which you may subsequently hold for or on account of him or them up to the amount of arrears still remaining unpaid forthwith on the money becoming due or being held by you as aforesaid. Point number 3. Any payment made by you in compliance with this notice is in law deemed to have been made under the authority of the said assessee and my receipt will constitute a good and sufficient discharge of your liability to the person to the extent of the amount referred to in the receipt. Point number 4. Please note that if you discharge any liability to the assessee after receipt of this notice, you will be personally liable to me as assessing officer / tax recovery officer to the extent of the liability discharged or to the extent of the liability of the assessee for tax / penalty / interest / fine referred to in the preceding para, whichever is less. Point number 5. Further, if you fail to make payment in pursuance of this notice, you shall be deemed to be an assessee in default in respect of the amount specified on this notice, and further proceeding may be taken against you for the realization of the amount as if it were an arrear of tax due from you in the manner provided in Section 222 to 225 of the Income Tax Act 1961, and this notice shall have the same effect as an attachment of a debt under Section 222 of the said Act. Point number 6. The necessary challans for depositing the money to the credit of the central government is or are enclosed. Point number 7. A copy of this notice is being sent to the aforementioned assessee. Within brackets, to the right, XYZ, Income Tax Officer, Puri. To the left, copy to the assessee. Question number 4. The office of the CIT has called for the details of some quality assessments framed by the AOs of the range during financial year 2012-13. Draft a letter to the AOs on behalf of the JCIT to furnish the list of the quality assessments, giving full details of issues identified, additions made, concealments detected, penalty imposed, and prosecution launched. Answer. To the right, Office of the Joint Commissioner of Income Tax, Range 31, New Delhi. Below that, F number JCIT /range 31 /2013-14. Below that, dated. To the left, 2. The AOs, Range 31, New Delhi. Subject: furnishing of list of quality assessment framed during financial year 2012-13. Regarding the office of the CIT has called for the details of some quality assessments framed by the assessing officers of this range. Therefore, you are directed to provide the list of such cases with following information. Number 1. Number of cases. Number 2. Total income. Number 3. Additions made. Number 4. Basis of additions made. Number 5. Concealments deducted. Number 6. Penalty imposed / initiated. Number 7. Prosecution launched or proposed. You are also directed to provide the copy of the draft address of the concerned assessment cases. To the right, within brackets XYZ, below that, Joint Commissioner of Income Tax, Range 31, New Delhi. Question number 5. Draft a letter from the DCIT addressed to a corporate assessee who paid huge self-assessment tax of Rs 3 crores for assessment year 2013-14, apart from 4 advance tax installments of Rs 50 lakhs, each paid during financial year 2012-13, advising it to estimate and pay advance tax properly during the financial year 2013-14. Answer. Office of the Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, Circle 10, New Delhi. Below that, F number DCIT /Circle 10 /2013-14. Below that, dated. To the left, the Principal Officer, Measures XYZ Limited, F22 Karal Bagh, New Delhi. Subject: proper payments of advance tax regarding. Sir, kindly refer to the above subjects. It is submitted that payment made by you as self-assessment tax for the assessment year 2013-14 amounts to Rs 3 crore, apart from 4 advance tax installments of Rs 50 lakhs, each paid during financial year 2012-13. Second and last paragraph. You are requested to pay the advance payment of tax for the financial year 2013-14 with a proper estimation to avoid the interest under Section 234B and 234C respectively as per the provision of the Income Tax Act 1961. To the right, yours faithfully, signed below within brackets XYZ, Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, Circle 10, New Delhi. Thank you.